All right. Hey, oh shit, hold up. Shit. All right, we're good. Ayo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Geminis, back with another YouTube video, and this is my most important YouTube video I've ever made so far. If you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, we have finally, guys, we finally did it. We have hit the big 1K on YouTube. Thank you, clap it. Thank you. I appreciate the applause, but hold it in for a little bit for me real quick. I got a lot to say in this video. I'm just kidding, but I got a lot to say in this video, and it might be long, but real ones are gonna stay through the whole thing. Y'all are gonna hear it, but I want to get like the important stuff out of the way first. So we're gonna go through and give out some shout outs, because like obviously this is not something you can do on your own. You need a lot of help from other people, a lot of help, especially if you want to do it fast, which is like, that's one of the main reasons why it took so long for me to hit it. If you don't know, if you haven't been with me like through the whole thing, I've been doing YouTube for like a year and a half, maybe a little more than that, maybe like a year and 8 months now. And I've been taking it seriously for about a year and a month. And like, it's taken me so long to hit 1K. So I set that when I hit 100, it took me like 3 or 4 months just to hit 100 subs. So I set 1K as like the huge goal that I wanted to hit. And I felt like if I could hit 1K before I go to college, then that means I'll keep doing YouTube. Because I knew it'd take a long time. So I was like, if I can hit that before I go to college, I'm definitely going to keep doing YouTube. So if you don't know, like I'm not in college yet. That's next year. So we're definitely going to keep this going for a long time, especially because I have a lot of fun with it. And I've met so many really cool people. I'm not stopping this anytime soon. Even when the game is terrible, like 2K is down horrible. This game sucks right now. And I don't really play it, but I'm still gonna do YouTube. But yeah, let's get right into the shout outs. Let me pull up my little notes. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So shout out to Cash and Polo. Those are Cash, Polo, and Vinyl now too. Those three are like my most active supporters, and Cash is my cousin, so he's been here like ever since I started, obviously, and Vinyl is kind of an IRL, so he has too. But so like shout out to both of them especially, but a big shout out to Polo, because I met him back in late June or late July of like 2020. So back when 2K20 was around, and that's what we were playing. He came in my streams, said what's up, and like he's been in the streams almost ever since. Like he missed maybe a month of streaming back in like October, and that was it. No, not October. It was back in November maybe, but that was it. And dude's been in all my streams ever since. And like he's my Polo's the biggest viewer. Pause, big pause there. Polo's the best supporter that I have, other than like my IRLs and Cash and Vinyl and all them. So big shout out to him, and shout out to the other kind of IRLs that I know, like Valid Luck and Hezzy. They've been here from the jump too. They don't support as much as like Polo, Cash, and Vinyl, but they're here a lot as well. So big shout out to them, and especially shout out to, I think it was Valid Luck, Hezzy sometimes, and Vinyl and Cash, because back when I was trying to hit affiliate on Twitch back in November, that shit took so long. I had like 80 hours streamed and only averaged like 0.9 viewers. So I let them know about that, and like they came in my streams and helped me, because if you don't know, you need a few viewers in order to gain new viewers on Twitch. That's just how it works for some reason. Because like you can't see people's streams if they only have like one viewer, because it's so far down the list of games when it's like a popular game. So shout out to them, because they would come in my streams and I was able to find a lot of new actives and loyals and stuff like that, and just viewers in general from them. So big shout out to them. Also shout out to ISO Community on Twitter. If you don't know who he is, his name is Jin. He runs the account, and he's been running it for a while. If you don't know, all you have to do is @ ISO Community on Twitter, and he'll retweet your tweet. And I felt when I was at like 100 subs, from between 100 to 500, I used his Twitter. I would add him on like all my videos, and he's probably responsible for about 10 to 20K views on my channel, because I went from getting to like 200 impressions on my tweets to about 5,000 just from him retweeting. And I got to know Jin a little bit more. Just he hit me up, like we support each other a lot during stuff, and he's just a really chill dude, and he helps out the community a lot. So huge shout out to him. And shout out to my boys in BD. I'm now in BD. I had to remake this video like 5 times, and this is like my 6th time doing it, probably more than that, to be honest, because like now I'm in BD. So I want to shout out all of them too. Shout out to them for not only just like accepting me, like, and recruiting me, but like also shout out to them for being super cool. Like I can already tell, I've only been in for like a day, I can already tell I'm gonna be super good friends with every single one of them in there. So big shout out to them. If you don't know what BD is, it's Built Different. It's a clan that Frozone started up like a month and a half ago, maybe a month ago. And I recently got recruited to that. I'm recording this video on February 10th, by the way. I'm not entirely sure when we're gonna hit 1K, but I'm recording this video early just because I want to post this like right after I end my 1K stream. Right after that stream ends, we're posting this video and we're premiering it too. So like real ones they're going to be in this video. Y'all are going to see the premiere. Y'all are going to be watching this right after the stream ends. Most people are, I think. So yeah, it's February 10th. We'll see when we hit 1K. I'm predicting like in 6 or 7 days. So we'll see. But yeah, shout out to everybody in BD. Who else? Oh, shout out to T Davis. T Davis and Cash are solely responsible for like getting me started in this community. I would not know like half the people I know in this community right now without the both of them, because I know people through them. So like I've met a lot of people in like Davis's Loyals chat and things like that. I've just gotten a lot of connections through them and just gotten to know a lot of new people. So huge shout out to them. Like I made a lot of new friends, especially them. Like wow, I said like about 50 million times, but yeah, like Davis and Cash, they're obviously Cash is my cousin, so he's my friend anyway, but they're probably like some of my best friends in this community, and I'm really appreciative for both of them for helping me get into this community and get a little bit more known. What else? I think that's done with the shout outs, and now I don't want other people to have to take a year and a half. I think a year and a half is way too long to hit 1K on YouTube, and I think mine took a lot longer than other people's. Usually, and I just want to give tips so people don't have to go through that. Don't have to like it's super demotivating. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I had so many blow up vids and people weren't subscribing off them, and it's super demotivating. But I want to give tips so other people don't have to do that. So if you're making videos, you're not gonna get subs. If you are streaming, you're gonna get subs. So if you want to stream, you're going to get subs and not views. If you want to make videos, you're going to get views and not subs. So either you want to do a mixture of both or stick to one and accept the consequences of it. So like I've seen people's videos or seen people's channels where they just straight up, all they do is stream, and they probably have about 20 to 30,000 views on their channel, but they have about 3,000 subs. And I was looking at mine where I had like 100,000 views, but I only had about, I think when I got 100,000 views, I had around 800, maybe 700 subs. So I've learned that that's just how YouTube works. People don't sub off of videos as much as they do streams. So I don't know, just that's the best tip. One of the best tips I can give you. Also, one of the best tips I can give you if you are a YouTuber, I mean, if you're like an uploader instead of a streamer, which I consider myself, I like to upload a lot more than I do stream. So if you like to consider yourself more of an uploader, then make sure you say in the first 30 seconds of your video to like and subscribe. It is very weird. I did a experiment on this where a few videos I wouldn't say to like and subscribe until the end of the video, then a few videos I would say to like and subscribe like right in the beginning, and this was like a year ago, but I'd get like 5 subs off the one in the beginning, but I'd only get like 1 from those videos, and they were getting about the same amount of views, and I'd only get like 1 from the video where I wouldn't say anything. Oh yeah, also just to explain like what's going on in this video right now, I just wanted to get everybody in. I tweeted out that I was filming my 1K video, so I told everybody to join off me. And we end up going to the Kobe courts later on. I don't know if I'll put that gameplay in. If this video is long, I'll definitely add that gameplay. But we went to the Kobe courts, had some fun as well. We just walked around, took a bunch of screenshots. I put some of them up on Twitter and stuff like that. But yeah, go follow me on Twitter if you want to be a part of stuff like this. Yeah, what was I talking about? Tips and tricks. Yeah, just tell people to sub and like up, and they'll do it. I don't know why. It's just weird. That's just what they do. So just make sure to do that. I don't think there are any more like tips and tricks I can give y'all. Like there's a lot of stuff you just have to. I apologize for saying like this much. I'm just rambling, and I'm trying to. This is all off the dome. Like I can't make a script for a 30-minute video, so this is all off the top of my head. So I apologize for saying like a bunch, but yeah, there's a lot of things you have to just learn and understand yourself on YouTube. You can't. It helps to have a mentor. It helps to have somebody teaching you. It really, really does. And I'm jealous of the people who do. But I have a few like YouTubers who have helped me out and given me the tips and tricks and helped me learn some things. So if you can find somebody who is experienced on YouTube and like they are not only experienced but they have their achievements on YouTube, like maybe if it's just subs or a huge view count, go talk to them, go ask them for tips and tricks. Most people will respond to you, and if you want to ask me, I will. If you have a question for me, DM me on Twitter. I answer most people's questions. I've answered like multiple people's questions about YouTube, and sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, but that's because everybody's channel is different and YouTube is just weird. YouTube's algorithms are weird, and just YouTube is weird in general. You have to learn things on your own, and it's very hard to get into. Don't expect this to be easy. You cannot go into it thinking it's going to be easy, or you will fail. If you think you're going to get 1K, you think you're going to get 10K subs in just like a few months, you're going to fail. And I'm glad I didn't go into it thinking that. I did think it'd be a lot quicker than this, but I'm glad I didn't go into it thinking it happened in a few months. And you gotta be a grinder. You gotta pause. You gotta want to put in the work for it. You can't just, for example, I'm putting in on 2K21 Next Gen currently, for almost every single video that I upload, I put in about 3 minimum hours of work editing the video, and I probably only get about 3 hours of watch time from each video, maybe 4 hours. And if it's under 100 views, then I'm probably only getting about 2 hours of watch time from those videos. So you're, especially when the game is down terrible, you're gonna get a lot, the work you put in isn't necessarily gonna reflect in the reward that you get from it when the game is bad. But when you're starting off, like if you start off uploading right when 2K22 comes out, and obviously I'm going to do that as well, if you upload like a few days after, of course your views are going to skyrocket, your subs are going to skyrocket. All of your stats within the first month of 2K22 or the next 2K coming out are going to be crazy. But in the middle of those game cycles, it might not be that good. So you got to be willing to go through those game cycles and suffer through it without quitting in order to fully do YouTube. But yeah, again, I'm rambling on. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. I want to help people. I don't want people to have to take too long. I want people to achieve the YouTube stuff. I want people to be able to do it because it's fun for me, and I think it'd be very, very fun for other people. But yeah, I really, really appreciate it. I think I'm gonna close the video out a little bit. I don't want this to be too long. The like 10K, the 100K videos, those are probably gonna end up being like an hour long. But I don't want this one to be too long because it's a huge achievement for me. I've been working for it for a long time, but at the same time, I feel like we're going on to bigger and better things very, very soon. Very soon. Like 10K is definitely, I feel like we're going to be close to 10K by the end of 2021. And I don't know, it might not happen, but I think it will. We're definitely blowing up on 2K22 if it's a good game. So I don't want to make this video too long. We're going to close it out in a little bit, but I really, really appreciate it. Everybody who's helped me, everybody who's going to help me in the future, everybody who's helping me currently, any support, I really, really appreciate it. And I really hope I can pay you back. I hope I can support you back. And if I haven't, I will try my best in the future. I try to pop into people's streams all the time, especially the ones who support me. I try to pop in as much as I can. But I really appreciate it. So thank y'all for 1K. This is not something you can do on your own. So I really, really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.